Hi friends, welcome to Joe's. So we are going to create a new project today for registration and do the data migration uh, for this. Okay, let's create one folder called API. Okay, let's open this and file, open folder. Okay, select. Okay, now open the terminal and say we will create project. Okay, say .NET new, and we want to check to see which template we want to use. Okay, so here it is not recognized. Sorry, my mistake, it's typing mistake. .NET .NET new. Okay, so now we can see here lots of template we are having. Okay, we are having this Tracer page and many thing we are having. Okay, so let's create. Okay, what we can do is we will go cmd. Okay, then cd space. Okay, dot net new web api. Okay, so now this will give us the structure of the api. Okay, now we will create few folder, say data, where we will have all our db context and procedures, everything. Okay, now we will say entities. We will have our helper, one helpers. Okay, now we will create one entity for us, say class app user. Okay, property we can have prop id, prop prop string username, prop string known as excuse me, known as. So we don't want to show username in the UI, so later on we will see in that. Okay, so that's why we are having known as. And now property, let's say byte array, and then we will have password hash, and we will have byte array password key. Okay, we will see in the next video how we are creating this API and how we are setting this thing up. Okay, now let us add package first. Control C P to get this NuGet package. Okay, so we need ASP.NET Core. Okay. I'm not adding one thing here, so I will show you. Intentionally I'm not adding one package. Okay, so I will show you in later point if we are not having that. So what will be the problem? Okay, let's now create a db context class, say data context. Okay, now we are going to inherit it from db context. Okay, then city. Okay, now we have db space db context options, say options, and we will call the base, and then we will have options here. So basically this is nothing but we are trying to achieve a connection string assignment here. Okay, and let's do add the property prop. Okay, db set app user, then users. Okay, so we are done here. Now let's go and create a helper core. Okay, helper class, say class application service extension. Okay, so we will create public static I service collection, say add application service. So what we'll take is this, and then I service collection as services, and then we will going to have I configuration, say config. Okay, then we will return services. Okay, now we'll go, we will come back here later on, just think we are going to set up. Okay, so say set up service. Okay, say builder dot services dot add application service. Okay, control dot helper, and we will pass configuration builder dot configuration. Okay, so we are done here. Mm, okay, okay, now we're going to add the db context services dot add db context, then we will pass our data context. Okay, data context, then we will pass options, and then sorry, okay, then before that, let us configure the connection string here. Okay, say connection string and then default connection data source equals to simple chat app.db. Because we are going to use SQLite, so we need SQLite package. Okay, let us go again. Control C, V, and we are having this SQLite. Okay, so we'll include. Okay, now let us go to extension. Over here we will say options dot use sq sorry uh, use SQLite. See, SQLite, and then we will pass connection string. Say config dot connection string, then pass default connection. Okay, also we'll do save log we will do the logging stuff. Okay, so we can check to see when we are doing we are running the application in watch mode, so we will check to see the verbose verbose, I mean to say, like we can see the query that is getting executed in the console or in the terminal. Okay, so we are setting things up for that. Say logger factory equals to logger factory dot create. So we want to pass one action, so what we are going to do here. Okay, so let's configure it, builder, and then we will pass uh, builder dot add console. Then we want to have an options here. Okay, so okay, options, then what we can do is we can do we will do some options, then we'll say dot we will add filters, then filters oh, we will say catalog. Okay, catalog, or we can say catalog category, and then we will have a level, and then we check to see category equals to db logger category dot database dot command dot new. Okay, and what we need to check to see is the level sorry level equals to uh, labels equals to check log level dot information. Okay, so in that way we are configuring the builder, and now what we can do is we can pass this logger options dot use logger factory, and we pass our logger factory. Okay, so like this. Cool. Now we are db context is ready, we have the connection string. Okay, so we have connection string, we are having this user setup, and then we are having the password key and all. Let's try .NET ef migrations add initial create. Okay, so what will happen, it will create a migration folder for us with the other details of the table structure and all. So it will create for us. Now let's say your startup project API. Okay, so this is what I am talking about, that we have not included. This is intentionally that if you check or recall go to few minutes back, so you will say that I have told you that I am not including something which will cause the error. So this is the one, so we need to use this one to operate or create this SQL or migration. Okay, so let's go and add migrations here, sorry, that design. Okay, so let's add the design, install the package, and let's move here. Okay, now hit enter. See, build is successful now, and it is saying something, giving me information that okay, now if I go our application, now you can see one migration folder is has been created, and we are having user table and the integer, whatever we have created, it is here itself. Now we will do the database update, and this will create a database for us. Okay, now .NET ef database update. So now this command will create our DB. I will show you now. .db file will be created here, and then I will show you the structure of the. Okay, now you can see that we have written the verbose over here. If you logger factory that we have created, so basically it is showing here, so what are the stuff that we have done. Okay, so it is showing here table creation and other commands, whatever is needed, it is presented. Now let's see if the db is created or not. Okay, so now you can see we are having the simple chat application app.db. Okay, let's go to home, open the DB Lite. Okay, open the database. Let me go to the path directly. Okay, now choose the DB, open it. Now you can see our table has been created. Okay, so thanks for watching. See you in next video.